which I think ideally they would be swapped. But sometimes you can't rotate over to this quad position safely.
Alternative boost. Ooh, they heard that.
Oh, man.
They may have heard that. There was a player who dropped. It's either a read or not, but yeah. Nitro made that one single footstep. Shots come out. Suddenly it feels like there's way less life on this one, and that Khalil's not able to get anything else going. So this SS going to be put at the helm of this one. Nitro is so dangerously close, and he also has grenades in his hand. So yeah, that'll be TSS on the peak with 2. And hltv stops it. 9 health left in this moment. And gathering information. Meanwhile, hltv still waiting for that peak. Suddenly, karrigan is here, boosted inside of the site. Nice off position on the server. 1 smoke, double flash, 5 upgraded pistols, and that speed, that velocity from Nitro catching Stown off. karrigan here, under pressure, able to get that second. It is still creating an opening over construction. karrigan hears it, goes ahead, drops another, still stands and spawn. Finally dies to Naf, who gets his hands on the M4 and leaves his last teammate in OC for the clutch. But OC's nowhere to be found, and now Heroic will have to start trying to carve out this idea as to where he could get off to. Seems like they've already figured this out. They're deep in their spawn, they're sitting on bomb, and TSS extends into it. I like the spacing he's got.
Well, they don't know about him.
They jump spot, and karrigan instantly dies to Nitro. TSS finds it through the smoke.
Oh.
So again, just pummeling with damage, but it's a man advantage established by Heroic. Naf extends around towards A site. Oh, and he turns it back to CT. Nice value out of Naf to equalize the situation. Then TSS doubles back towards site as bomb is being planted. They've got the post plant, and TSS just runs into coverage. Shox eats the flash, and as he falls back, he gets caught. So again, TSS being the better of the two, and then Shush on the flank. They walk in, Shox ready for that. Nice. Him and hltv. That's 2 kills. TSS only the single. hltv though barely alive, right? There's always this consistency in the damage.
So Heroic have to do something crazy. Shush pushing into mid. They go for the flash retake. That's not going to work, but Shox does not win the trade versus Stown. He falls back safely, and it's suddenly 3-on-3 again.
So it comes over top. That one's pushing karrigan all the way back around ramp. It doesn't matter. Stown in with another kill. And Shush silently continuing on with these flanks. Gets his fight versus nafly, dies for the first time. And now we've got a very low HP Liquid in a 2 versus 2. But it's not like Heroic have that much more. And Stown gets caught as hltv crosses around this, trying to get deeper behind karrigan, trying to compromise his retake attempt. If only he knew such little HP and he gets caught playing with the butter. Nitro. I mean, that's got to be a kill. Meanwhile, B-site under question. Stown and Shush, 2 easy kills as they hold back on quad. Again, the Molotovs not able to burn them out. 7 seconds. Naf trying to clear this second CT, or else he needs to cover it while the bomb's going down, and TSS is still behind them. The plant comes through nonetheless, and Liquid just need to finish off what Nitro couldn't in karrigan.
Yeah, that's fine at least. He gets that kill, then it's not...
Pack mentality here from Liquid. Follow-up volley, but the rotators haven't gone too far. karrigan misses the op shot, having taken that front position away from Stown, putting it on his own shoulders, and Naf just wastes no time sprinting beyond that wall of smokes. This is a post plant, but Stown will still get a little bit of impact as he catches Shox over it. Naf desperate to just dive back and will escape. Man advantage, sure enough, for Heroic.
They have no nades. I don't even think they can... Oh, they have a 4v3, so they can throw bodies at this. OC will have some dry duels.
And with that, you'd hope for some impact. His chance to shine as he hits his shot on Stown through that green box. And 2 players start to push to the left. OC's going to miss the second shot as Naf gets ever closer. It's nothing from OC. A couple of kills for the other 2 of Liquid. And Nitro looking to just lock in these final 2 frags. He got the headshot in the back on the... With bouts of success, they continue on looking for the 5th, looking for the tie.
Oh, they do have an investment, actually.
Yeah, TSS is a bit of a limitation, as he has no armor with this deagle, so should be an easy victim. But he's got refresh, he's got support. karrigan inside sight, total lockdown for Heroic.
Damn, and that would have been maybe hard to read. They see the deagle out and they think, well, we can play this a little bit faster. There's still an off play.
Ooh, but life. We got life on this as OC gets a second.
2-on-5.
Doubles his kills in a moment. Naf gets contact versus Shelf. They have such little HP. Liquid back in with 1 more left, and TSS, He struck first today, has been countered since, and looks for a chance to walk back. Flash over. OC looks to rejoin Nav. says he wants fights, he wants clutch, but remember, he also has no Kevlar. Oh, he takes a chance and brings it back to the 1v1. OC yet to trade. 20 seconds left for OC to push forward, and that's where it ends.
I know for sure that Heroic don't have any money left over.
Mac 10 gonna punch up Cadian. Naf dinked, but again, Nitro is nearby, and Nitro's individual form has been good.
Yeah, really good.
Those 2 one-taps he got back at that B site, Shush on the cross, and then the diffuser. He's been throwing himself in the front of everything, being a key piece of the pack, as Liquid will go on a 6 thing from Liquid, but there's nothing there. This is looking like the B split with the 2 guys top mid. Stown gets aggressive, and for the most part, we've seen Heroic give that stairs control to Liquid. They've really let them set up outside of B site, finally throwing something at it, and it works. But a 3v5 should be easier than that 2v5. Bomb dropped, and this one comes to a grinding halt. Heroic, not going to let this be easy.
Yeah, that bomb in that position, I don't know if there's a way for Liquid to get this back, but we have literally seen a 2-on-5 already with OC and nafly, so I'm going to shut my mouth.
Let's let the Counter-Strike talk. Naf starts, insta-trade. OC tries to get the Opper, but now everybody's here and perfectly almost catching Cadian. The captain's wings nearly clipped. But he flies back, throws nades over. Nitro decides to get aggressive. That's the bomb confirmed here. So many players, almost everyone. Stown the last to get to the party, but he will show up soon enough. And Naf wants to plant that bomb before he gets here. says boosted, sees nothing on the fallback other than the shadow. A shimmer of Liquid. And you'd think that OC's value could be big, but he gets dinked, and that's going to cause him to tuck.
Stown has a molly.
Should be the end of him. Smoke grenade goes out first from Stown, and says just finds the headshot. Straight up gun duel. Bomb beyond the halfway point. Incendiary still thrown over towards sandbags. Elige is going to be very close to this bomb, and he gets one through it, but there's 2 kills right back for Heroic, and great coverage from Katie. While we've got Refresh hiding behind sandbags. Katie making a bunch of sound, and that's an easy pickup for Elige. says 2 kills off of the side, as Stown pushes once more into the B site, and ends what should be the hopes of Liquid to get that 7th round. OC upgrades to the AK, continues on as the nade chips him so slightly, and this timing could have been something. Refresh will have fire at his feet as says position is reconfirmed, and OC will get one of the 2 that are here. Naf through mid.
And he heard one.
Oh, but Shush stops it right there, and OC has to double.
Yeah, Shush is coming down the stairs.
OC not going to clear this one, and that'll be the end of him. Going to walk up ramp. Double stack on the sandbags. And it's Nitro trying to set up a Elige, but 3Ts actually circumvent this, and they don't check it. Cadian dives into the coverage. Oh, Nitro a second. Beautiful. And now Naf, he's going to take the attention away.
Oh,
but Elige,
wait, what?
He must have eaten a flash. A molly and a flash. He runs outwards. And that is a sick recovery from Heroic. I love the fact that they killed the first guy sandbags and still decided to throw the utility to just double check. Elige isn't able to make the play he wants. OC trades quickly, gets the kill on ramp, and one more bullet will do it. Stown backs up. And
Position, Elige could not see anything running out of that Molotov.
Incredibly quick. says taking the energy from that 1v1 into the entry of the follow-up round. OC's Deagle will stop him in his tracks as they kind of get stuck behind boxes, and the Galil and AK are able to make that difference. Refresh continues with cover, and Elige is the last to fall. It's a 12th for Mac 10, nice. That is money in Cadian's back pocket, and says right behind him. Instant 3 kills. Was never supposed to be a threat here from Liquid. This round, nothing but a blip on the radar. Excellent start for Liquid.
Was a value grenade for sure.
The Incendiary, right on top. The utility here is perfect from Liquid in the first gun round. Direct counter to the start of the round for Heroic. Frag for 100 damage between 2 players. Molotov on the boosting guys while distracted. Shox tries to come over and gets away with 1 HP. OC
Solid clear.
Sweeps away Stown in the mid pick. Nitro catching the tail end of kscerato, so that's a red flag on the play. And his support will double back Elige. But kscerato still gets beyond that incendiary. It's going to be sandbags as the problem for Heroic. Nitro, 2 kills. Nice and clean.
Yeah.
Finds the players trying.
MP9. We'll see in future rounds.
Elige slotting in between the 2 of them as well. Plays on top of construction. Nitro continuing his peaks down the ramp. Just looking for a little info. He's not asking for too much. But Heroic, ooh, they're going to set short on fire. Nitro able to cut down Refresh with the Tech 9. So that is the pistols out of the hands of kscerato and Refresh. Shush, 25 health, AK-47. And they've got the utility to get Nitro out of here. They're still thinking about it, but dude, how many times
Jesus.
are they going to let Nitro have his way with A? The looks of things. Two kills for Elige on the spray. Nade actually doesn't do damage, but Nitro just finishes it off. 1, 2, 3.
To it. Could we get 2 upsets to kick off the first round? That's the question.
Ooh, nice.
Wow,
kscerato, that
fast
one
play.
a little bit more electric.
They can't kill Nitro when he sees, but when he's blind, it's much easier.
Poke him in the eyes then.
Oh, they waited for this.
Shox is getting set on fire. Still playing with that MP9.
They heard him run down, so they'll have to do a lot with this.
And with 2 of them here, yeah, sure enough, they've got it. Shush, good job at keeping himself standing. No ego on that one. Tucked back into the corner. Let's Stown do the dirty. Naf, though, still has a chance.
Yeah, the Molotov's actually, of course, flawed because you can push back and still stand behind. Oh, okay.
Follow-up kill on A site when it's completely clear. That's going to be Heroic running straight through this. Liquid, not flawless, but Naf swoops into Shush. OC going to miss a very desperate chance as the fire was already down. And Heroic, they're going to win this one.
Yeah, now it's about surviving.
And that's not going to come for free. It's down. Late lurk through middle. Could even actually get Nap play. Won't, but his teammates right there trying to find these ones. Nitro could push through. Shox, he's going to be under pressure. Continuing the flashes through middle, and still Shox is able to get one, but there's the double from Shush. Cracks it wide open as OC gets rocked on the fallback, and Stown, nicely done, just waits in T-spawn.
Yeah.
Slow and steady. Heroic a 14th, unless Heroic about Naf. And as Naf comes around this, he's going to find karrigan for absolutely free. Now, there's no smoke for the bomb, but there is a Molotov. And if he predicts green, then he's got to fight versus Shush. He knows it's down, still back behind him. Smoke confirms the fallback. And unfortunately, it just feels like Naf is chasing ghosts. He had the picture in his mind, but he wasn't given. Decide to go back towards A. And that is where the numbers have been from Liquid the whole time. Shush gets Shox, that's that B site opening, but remember, everything's still being played towards A.
Oh, they have to get the bomb now. That's an enormous find. They wanted to take it and go back to the other site, but this will be hard to grab.
Karrigan's just looking to nab it. No, Shush actually comes over. This is all they've got to play for.
They can't make it, can they? Oh, he's going to run.
15 seconds, they've just got to abort. They've got to abort. Eject, leave, and let this one... Shox allowing a lot of space. Look at the contrast here. An entire team of Danes versus Shox on the thinnest of pillars. They line up, and he's still alive. Inside of the smoke, they start to push past. kscerato will get that kill back. And Naf, now it's his turn. But the flashbangs, it stuns them. And they stop.
Well, it looks like they're just going to attack again a little bit later. All the CTs are here. They'll have to wait
Angle. And we've seen Stown do this before, right? Late lurk in mid, just catch that rotate. No forward positioning from Liquid on the ramp. They're going to try to boost Nitro over. Sees Refresh. Bomb drop. 20 seconds. 20 seconds for Heroic to just pick this back up. kscerato, his hands will be busy. Stown wrapping perfectly through Elevator, and he ends it.
When did he even pull that off? In stage. What a win it would be. But they are stretched
Pop.
in. Oh,
They take
push
the
comes
fight.
down.
They take the initiative in Shox with 2. At the very least, this B hit works, and that's going to be weapons dropped. Can they transport any of those over? Shox gets the upgrade to the AK. Nitro's going to put out the fire. Again, he's been good from this position, but TeSeS looks to round the site, and if they can just clear A,
Oh, 5 health.
then they can win this round before the B players come back over. And when Naf does get here, he's got a Molotov. He's got a smoke. Can they
has an
save
AG.
Nitro?
I don't think they can.
He's still in there, and now Naf's dead. TeSeS 3 HP. He just comes in from short, ends everything for Liquid within it. Nade destined for Nitro. TeSeS going at it, but they still get off of sight. Cadian wrapped back around, saw that. They exchange glances. Molotov thrown over. Can't go for the repeat. Shox gonna tap. He's thinking still maybe a flank. Maybe there really was somebody at B, but poor Richard Papillon clipped by Heroic, who will survive North America's test. Their challenge. So